Hey y'all, it's Courageous, and I am here with this week's pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is for the week of September 30th through October 6th. So take a look at the stones that we have. We have the sodalite, the smoky quartz, we have the amethyst, and we have the amber. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. So meditate on which one is calling out to you the most, and the timestamps, as always, will be in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and get started with Group 1, the sodalite. All right, Group 1, you chose the sodalite, and this is for planners, producers, Virgos. When to use it when you have a big decision to make, when you're 99% finished with a project but can't get your head around that last 1%, don't. Seriously, give up. Meditate with sodalite. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition and watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. This is for those who need to deepen their intuition. All right, let's see what we have for you this week. We have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. All right, let me put all of this in the frame. All right, Group 1. So the energy of this week is the Ten of Swords. And what I'm getting is that there is going to be a separation this week. We have the Ten of Swords calling to the end of something. Then we have the Lovers in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Now these two cards are actually connected because the Lovers is the 6 and the Devil is the 15, was singles down to 6. So they're actually shadow cards of each other. And if you look at both of them, we do have two people in each, right? In the Lovers, this came out reverse, so there is some kind of separation coming with a relationship. And the Devil in reverse also means this kind of freedom, this liberation from something that's holding you back. So I'm definitely getting that there is going to be some kind of separation within your group. Within, it could be a relationship, it could be within your family, since we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and that does signal to your inner circle. And I'm getting that this is possibly due because it's a good ending, but I feel like one or more parties involved are very defensive. They have their guard up a lot, and it's just impossible to get through to each other for some reason. I definitely do see that this is a loving relationship, so it could be a romantic relationship, but it could also be a familial relationship. I'm not exactly sure, but there is a separation coming this week for you, Group 1. But I do see that this separation is actually beneficial for you, only because the Devil in reverse is emptying out all of these negative and toxic energies, right? We have this box, Pandora's box in reverse, right? And everything is coming out. But at the bottom of the box, there's usually hope, if the myth stands true. But it's definitely a good thing for you, Group 1, because this is a separation that will benefit you and renew you. With this Page of Cups energy, I get this kind of revived excitement, right? This kind of feeling of freedom and being able to express yourself the way you want to. So it could be that you in this relationship weren't expressing your best self. You weren't having the freedom, right? The Devil card, we see the chains. So it could be that you were holding yourself back because of this relationship, or because of this bond that is coming to an end. So don't fear, it is for the best. Let's see what these oracle cards say. So we have Time to Go, Here and now. Unfinished Symphony. And Truth Be Told. So now remember, with these cards, these oracle cards are in reverse, it's just strengthening the energies of these cards. So again, this is giving me the same thing. And I do see a lot of one energy, right? So we have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, we have Unfinished Symphony, which adds up to 1. So 1 is the beginning of something new, and this Unfinished Symphony and this Page of Cups are telling me that now you're going to be able to get back to what brings you joy, get back to what you want to do with yourself, with your life. This creative energy, even with the Queen of Wands, right? The wands are this creative energy, and it could be that you were just holding yourself back because of this relationship, and you're definitely going to get back to that this week. You're going to renew what you wanted to do with yourself, but this time to go is also telling me that this is a timely separation. It's been time, and it is time to be honest and recognize that this ending has been a long time coming, and it might not be a pleasant split. I'm just letting you know with this Ten of Swords. It may be a very intense or dramatic split. Tears will be shed, but at the end of the day, it is time to let this go. It's time to move on, and you'll find yourself, and you can get back to who you are and what brings you joy, because you're definitely being dampened by this relationship, and it has been holding you back from being who you are. And just to connect it to the sodalite, right? This is saying that this is for people who are planners and producers. So you may have planned on remaining with this person or staying in this relationship for a long time, and things don't always go as planned, especially if it's something that you're not able to be your best self or fulfill some part of you because you're focusing all your energies on a toxic relationship. It's draining, right? So you definitely need to be grateful that this is coming to an end. It's not what you planned, but you've known deep down, your intuition has been telling you that this has been coming, and that it is for the best, Group 1. Let's see what your cosmic reading cards have for you. So your Golden Crown and Shine. There you go. So this is, look, Golden Crown. We have a queen. This queen is likely you. This is, you reclaiming your royalty, you reclaiming your crown, reclaiming your time, your energy, and who you are, reclaiming your power, because this relationship that's coming to an end, or has just come to an end, it has been keeping you bound. It hasn't been positive for you, and now is your time to shine. Now is where you regain this youthful energy to be who you want to be, to shine and to finish that symphony. Who knows? It could be that this symphony was left unfinished because you had a child. Because this page could also mean that you've stayed in this relationship so long, possibly because there is a child or there are children involved, and it hasn't been easy to walk away, right? But this family is now going to be broken up, and this is for the best, because now is your time to shine. Now is your time to engage in being your best self and creating the life that you truly deserve, Group 1. So let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Be sure to hit that notification bell if you want to get notified when videos pop up. This is Courageous. Peace. All right, Group 2, you chose the Smoky Quartz. This is for anyone who sees the glass half empty. When to use it: when you fall prey to emotional vampires, when you're just too spacey and can't even, when you're embarking on a spiritual journey or a journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? This is for you to arm your spiritual warrior. Yes. All right, let's see what we have for you. Group 2, the 8 of Coins, the King of Coins, Justice, the Tower, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right, group 2. So I'm getting dual signals. So some of you might actually be dealing with a legal matter this week. You might be having to go to court, or there might be some kind of I'm getting there's like a delay with a legal matter, or not necessarily maybe a legal matter, but it might be some matters of business with this Justice card and this King of Coins. I'm definitely getting either court or a business deal, and there's definitely going to be some delays with that this week. That's what I'm getting, or kind of maybe you have to question, right? Use your judgment as to whether or not to proceed with this deal. But I'm definitely getting some of you might have a court date. If you do have a court date, just expect some delays. It might be that you're just there a long time, or it could be I feel like you might be pleading guilty, or you might be found guilty. I hope it's nothing major, but those of you who are dealing with court with the Seven of Wands, you're definitely going to have to take responsibility for your actions. So I'm definitely thinking that someone's either pleading guilty or will be found guilty. I hope my viewers aren't, out there committing crimes. But I feel like this is going to be like an eye-opening moment for you. With this Tower card, you're going to take this as a learning experience, because it is a period of upheaval. But again, I'm not getting that for all of you. I do get that for some, though. So some of you will be going through some legal change, so some kind of legal conviction. But for some of you, I definitely see that this is also a business matter. You guys are working really hard and planning with this Eight of Coins, and that's definitely the energy for the week. But we do have it flanked by the Eight of Cups in reverse, so that's definitely telling you to kind of take caution and kind of take stock, right? Because it could be bad timing for the moves that you want to make, and especially with these cards, with the Tower card and the Seven of Wands and Ace of Wands in reverse, you definitely want to kind of hold off on anything that might be like rushing, because with this Ace of Wands, this Eight of Cups in reverse, as you can see, it's facing the Ace of Wands. So I'm definitely just getting kind of like a delay in something. So it could be maybe you're going on a trip, and there's going to be some kind of delay, but you've been the energy of the week is hard work and planning, especially with this King of Coins, right? That's that business acumen, right? But I definitely just use caution this week, because we have the delays, especially travel delays, and then we have this Tower moment, which can be an accident of some sort, or it could just be like something unexpected. So definitely use caution. But I do see that whatever it is you're the one who will be in control of the situation. So you're the one, or at least the one that's going to be blamed for it. So just be careful on the roads. Be careful when you're traveling. You're pretty much, an organized person group. At least this week, you're planning and you're working hard. But just be careful in your execution of things, because this Tower card and these two cards in reverse here are giving me the potential for, I don't want to sound alarmist, but for something not to go as planned or for an accident to happen. So just be careful with your energies this week and how you execute your plans, and just be careful when you're traveling. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Oops. There. A leg up. Building blocks. Not for you. Yin. All right, so back to this legal or business matter. You're definitely going to have to get some help. So it could be you might need to lawyer up. If this is a business deal, you're going to have to possibly get someone, an outside or a third party to look it over, or just be careful with signing any documents, or be careful with any business deals and not reading the fine print. This building blocks is telling me you've been planning. You're very organized. You've been planning, but it's just things sometimes don't go your way, right? This not for you, right? So this week you just need to have extra caution, and be more receptive to help or advice, because it could be that because you think that you're so organized and you're on top of things, there's something that you're not calculating. It could be just a miscalculation, right? And that could one little thing could distort, or delay your plans. So definitely be careful and be more receptive to advice and help, because I definitely see a legal or business matter that is going to need some extra attention if you're to come out of this successful, because there's definitely going to be some inconveniences and some problems too. Let's see the cosmic reading card. So we have transformation and new chapter. So look, we have the transformation and new chapter, right? And then we have the Tower card. So there's going to be a big change for you this week, group 2. It's definitely going to be a very big change. And I'm just looking for any numbers. We have a lot of 6 energies. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 6, 6, 6. And what is this? This is 16. So that adds up to 7, 7 to 8. All right, so transformation, new chapter, and the Tower card. So there's definitely going to be a big transformation in your life. There's going to be a big change. Now, whether that change is a positive one or not, that is to be seen. I definitely see that you're the one taking the responsibility for this change, and this change is definitely an abrupt one. It's not something that's been coming a long time coming. This is something that's sudden and out of the blue, but it could just be that this business deal is going to open up a new chapter of your life, but there will be some delays. That's what I'm getting at. There's going to be some delays, but you've been working hard and planning, and this is the energy of the week. You need to remain meticulous and strategize and work hard on your planning, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because this is going to open up a new chapter in your life, group 2. So that is your reading for this week. Let me know if it resonates with you. Please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Courageous. Peace. All right, group 3, you chose the Amethyst. This is for train wrecks who go off the rails on wet and wild routes to Bacchanalia. Any Pisces, when to use it: when it's time to give up the victim routine and start living with purpose. Get drunk on your highest self. Yes. All right, let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have Strength. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Knight of Coins. The Three of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. We have 3 knights here. Eight of Swords. All right. All right, group 3. So the energy of this week is the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is funny because the amethyst said, get drunk on your highest self. This is doing the opposite. You're clinging to some kind of emotional disappointment, group 3. And that is carrying out through the week. We have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Both of these cards are bringing you mental anxiety. You're feeling very disappointed. You're feeling very trapped. You're feeling blocked creatively. But I need you to let this go, because look at these beautiful cards you have here. You have the Strength card. The Strength card in between this emotional and mental disappointment, right? Despite the emotional and the mental anxiety, you are strong. You have this Strength card that you need to channel. And you have the Knight of Coins. Even though we have two Knights in reverse, this Knight of Coins is offering you the opportunity for either travel to make some money, or just an opportunity to make some money this week. But there's definitely an opportunity coming your way that you can definitely capitalize on. This Three of Wands is telling me that you have what it takes. And look at the Strength card. You have what it takes to make this opportunity fruitful and profitable for you. But you need to get out of these negative mental spaces. This Eight of Swords, if you can see, right, it's just these swords are there, but it's a self-imposed bondage, and it could just be because you're feeling emotional, and that's perfectly fine. But don't let opportunities pass you by because you're feeling some type of way, because it's definitely a good opportunity coming towards you this week, group 3. And it's perfectly normal when to feel down. It's perfectly normal to get anxious or depressed for whatever reason this emotional disappointment, this Knight of Cups showed up. That's perfectly fine, but you need to embrace your strength, because you definitely, and it could be this opportunity is something that you've been planning for, something that you've been waiting for this whole time, and it's finally manifesting. So you need to embrace your highest self, embrace your strength, embrace your business acumen, group 3, because you're definitely going to make things happen this week. Don't be overly emotional. Let go of this anxiety. I know it's hard, especially when our thoughts get the best of us, but definitely keep an eye out for this opportunity. And like I said, it could be an opportunity to travel. It is a night that's coming with this message, so it could indicate travel. And with this Three of Wands, we have this beautiful view, this beautiful clear skies on the horizon. So it could be that you will be traveling, but it's definitely good fortune on the way this week. And I just need you to embrace this amethyst, right? Don't go off the rails, and start living with purpose, right? It says give up the victim routine. This right here is the victim routine. The Eight of Swords is this mental prison, right? This is self-imposed imprisonment. You're the one who is doing this to yourself. This Nine of Swords is you overthinking, this anxiety, and again, we've all been there. It's hard sometimes, but when the opportunity presents itself, you need to get on up and seize it, right? Grab it by the balls and definitely get started on capitalizing on this opportunity. Let me see what the oracle card says. Soulmates, observer, all that glitters, by the book. All right. So yeah, this disappointment could be because of a disappointment within a relationship, or it could be that you thought that this was a special connection, but all that glitters isn't gold, right? this disappointment is because you thought something was there when it wasn't. And again, this is not necessarily to say that it was a relationship. It could be anything else that went wrong that you had planned, was, and you did everything you were supposed to, but it still didn't work out. You were still disappointed. But again, all you have to do, look, this observer calls for you to be very objective with yourself. Take the emotions out of it and really look at the situation with unbiased eyes. Was it really all that you thought it was? All that glitters is not gold. And this is telling me that you need to look at this situation objectively and really question if this was as great as you thought it was, right? Because this disappointment has you feeling down, but it could be because you think that, I did everything right, it was so great. It wasn't. And you need to embrace your strength, call on your strength, and move forward, because this opportunity that's coming is going to be even better. And this opportunity could come in the form of a person, right? The knight can either be an actual person, or it can be just an opportunity, right? But if it is a person, this would be an earth sign. So keep on the lookout for a Capricorn, Virgo, and a Taurus. So if that's what, if they actually represent a person. But if not, this is just an opportunity for you to execute your plans that you wanted, right? This is a possible business opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to lay out some good plans, get some traveling done, connect with your highest self. But you need to free yourself from this mental prison that you're in. First, group 3. Let me see the cosmic reading card. I just finished saying free yourself. So free spirit and awaken. And again, the amethyst calls for you to embrace your get drunk on your highest self. Embrace your highest self. Here it is. This is free yourself and awaken. This is for you to achieve your highest self. This possibility for travel. Travel is it's so likely with this opportunity. And what better way to awaken and to free yourself than to go immerse yourself and see, test your strength and your and your flexibility, right? In uncharted waters for you, right? Like, so if this is a travel opportunity, you could be going to a place where you've never been, right? You've never been to that horizon, but that definitely is going to, enlighten you and bring you to a level that you haven't achieved yet, just because you're immersing yourself in something different than what you're used to, group 3. But you definitely need to let go of this disappointment and keep an eye out for that opportunity and say yes, and you'll think of me like, courageous, I said yes. Please be sure to leave that in the comments if you do. So this is your reading for this week, group 3. I hope it resonates with you. Please leave me a comment if it does. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace. Okay, group 4, you chose the amber. This is for tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. Amen. When to use it: when you need a metaphysical hug from the universe, call on Amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. All right, group 4, let's see what we have. We have Temperance, the Chariot, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Coins in reverse, the Emperor, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. All right, so definitely the message of the week is temperance, right? This is what you need to keep in mind this week. So definitely be careful. Everything in moderation, but you definitely have clear skies to do what you like. You are charging forward with this Chariot, and you're moving on forward, and what you're moving forward to is this energy of the Four of Wands, right? This kind of meditative space that you need. It's like maybe you're gonna go get away, but you definitely need this recharge. Your good vibes from the Amber and this Temperance is telling you that you need to recharge your energies and possibly go away somewhere. I definitely think that it might be that you do recharge. So yeah, I definitely think that this week you have the go ahead to definitely recharge your good vibes, like the Amber says, but I definitely see that there is the opportunity for some healing this week. And this Four of Wands is telling me that you could possibly find some time to yourself, or just kind of meditate, or it could be an opportunity to reconnect, possibly with this Emperor. But you definitely had some recent disappointments with somebody. You are definitely going to move past that and just kind of heal through it. You possibly thought of walking away from that relationship, but with this Three of Swords in reverse, it's telling me that it's kind of you're working on working things out. It's not it could be that you had your suspicions or you felt betrayed somehow, but if the Three of Swords had been upright, I would have said that it was a definite betrayal. But this, I think, I'm getting that this is not an actual betrayal. It's more of like a suspicion, and you did think of walking away from that situation. But this Four of Wands is telling me that it's going to be this kind of renewed energy, and of course the energy for the week is Temperance. So it's kind of like it's funny that it's next to the Chariot, that it's like go right away, jump on in. But this is obviously telling you, yeah, go right on ahead, but use good judgment. But I definitely think that this week, especially with this Emperor here, this, you have to use your judgment, but you definitely have the opportunity for healing from a possible relationship, or healing a possible relationship. With this Four of Wands, I definitely see that you are going to be healing yourself. You are going to be recharging your good vibes. And it could be that a celebration is pending. With this Three of Cups in reverse, you're not too fond of this actual celebration, but I'm getting that this Three of Cups and these Three of Swords were related. It was kind of like this suspected betrayal, or just feeling kind of let down, and just being over it, and like, I'm walking away. But with this Five of Coins in reverse, you thought twice about it. You're thinking twice about it. You're not going to walk away just yet, because you're going to try to heal the bond, as you should, since this is what Temperance is saying. Use your judgment and be careful when making a decision. Let me see the Oracle cards. To be fair, the Fates, mending. There you go. Co-create. All right. So there you go. You're not walking away. You are going to mend this relationship, or whatever it is that you were going to walk away from, that situation. You're going to heal from it, right? You need to be fair, but also they need to be fair as well, right? You guys need to be fair to each other. But this is definitely a connection, a fated connection. This is a relationship that that has the potential to go far, right? But it does need some mending. It does need some healing. And together you guys can, you can co-create something beautiful, right? But it definitely takes some healing and some definite work. So I'm getting a lot of 4 energy, right? We have the 4, 4, 4. Any more 4s? This is 11. This is 14. 7. Yeah, so this is definitely a home relationship. So it's definitely either a family member or a loved one, but it's definitely something involving your home that needs healing. So you need to mend that relationship. And we also have some 7 energy here. So I'm thinking that you also need to possibly involve, it could be that you're mending your relationship with yourself, with your higher power. 7 is the number of spirituality, right? So it could be that either you seek out spiritual guidance on how to heal, or you embrace more spiritual methods to kind of heal this relationship. But I definitely see that this relationship is in your home, and that you are this is a fated relationship. This is a, this is the universe put you guys together. So you need to work on healing and co-creating together. But if it is that you embrace a higher power, it could be you need to recharge your good vibes before you tackle healing this relationship, right? You need to recharge, because if you're already in the spiritual, if your battery is uncharged or is on zero, you're not gonna tolerate dealing with this relationship very well. So you definitely need to recharge your good vibes before you work on healing this relationship. Let's see what the cosmic energy cards have to say. Time out. World within worlds. So I was telling you, right, with this 4 of Wands, that it could be that you need to retreat and take some. So you definitely need to take some time and meditate and work on you spiritually before you tackle healing this relationship, right? It could just be that you just need, to let me breathe, right? Let me moderate myself before I go on and tackle this discussion, because it could get heated if both of you are in a heated headspace, right? So you definitely need to, seek your higher wisdom, seek some peace, some internal peace first, before going right ahead and healing this relationship. Because how can you heal externally if you can't heal internally, right? How can you heal your relationship with others if you still need to heal yourself? So definitely take some time before you take on this discussion, right? Cool down, woosah, breathe, and then have this discussion, and work on how can we heal as a partnership, as a relationship. How can, as a family, how what steps do we need to take to mend this relationship? But definitely don't go in there hot-headed. Group 4. So that is your reading for this week. Please let me know if this resonates with you. Leave a comment down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Come back for more videos. This is Courageous. Peace.